Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to week 3 of our new series, Take the Lead. I hope that you have been setting the example, serving others, and making others strong all this week, because that's what leadership is, right? So, boys and girls, we're going to learn about a very different leader than Gideon. We learned about Deborah first, who was bold, and we learned about Gideon, who was afraid. Now we're gonna learn about Samson, who had a special secret. I wonder what that was. You know, Samson was quite a different leader than the first two we learned about. But before we learn about Samson, let's say our roles, right? You ready? Stand up. All right, good job, boys and girls. Here we go. Love, listen, learn. Very good. So remember that when we love, we listen. And when we listen, we learn. And when we learn, we grow. And who are we going to be like? That's right, we're going to be like Jesus. You know, Jesus was the best leader of them all because he served others and he made other people stronger. So here we go. Let's visit Callie's world.
Friends, today is such a fabulous day, isn't it? Everything seems to be working out well with the planning, and I'm so excited to start cleaning up the park in a few days. I've been working really hard with planning and talking to my friends and my parents so things go well. But now that I'm here, let's see what's new with all of you. Awesome! I have a comment from Cool Friend.
Hey Callie, I was wondering if you could help me with a little problem. I said something really unkind to a friend. I'm pretty sure I hurt her feelings. What should I do?
Oh my, that's a good question. I mean, I've said some not so nice things before that probably hurt some people's feelings. So I totally understand wanting to make things right again. Maybe today's Bible story can help.
It's time for our Bible story. Our story today is about a man named Samson. And one thing you need to know about Samson is that he was strong. I mean, super strong. God had given him this super strength to fight for God's people. Another thing you need to know about Samson, the thing that all his enemies wish they knew, is the secret to his strength. It was his hair. Who would have guessed that? But it was true. If he cut his hair, he would lose his strength. It's not because he had magic hair, though. It was because Samson's long hair was a symbol of how much he loved God. So he was strong because God was with him. One more thing you need to know about Samson. He was in love with a girl named Delilah. Sadly, Delilah didn't feel the same way about Samson. So she made a deal with Samson's enemies. If she found out the secret to his super strength, and told them they would pay her lots of money. So Delilah asked Samson what his secret was. Samson knew that sharing this secret would be a big mistake. So 3 times he told her it was something else. Until Delilah finally wore Samson out. He was so tired of her asking that he gave in and told her the secret. He had made a big mistake. His enemies captured him and they did lots of mean things to him. Later, Samson's enemies were having a party to celebrate getting the best of their strongest foe. They brought Samson out to make fun of him in person. Samson prayed to God. He had learned from his terrible mistake and now prayed that God would give him strength once again so he could knock down the pillars he was resting against and bring down the house. Literally, God heard Samson and was with him. Even though he had made a mistake, God gave him strength to bring down the house. Samson reminds us that we all make mistakes, but God never leaves us, even when we mess up. You can always be sure God helps me learn from my mistakes.
That story was so very helpful. Samson, big, strong Samson, God gave him such a great gift. but he did the wrong thing and made a huge mistake. He probably wished he hadn't done that. I guess we learned today that anyone can make mistakes. But what should we do after? Anytime we do something that's not right, we should say sorry and learn to do the right thing the next time. So friends, you can start by saying sorry, then giving your friends some time to forgive you. And now that you know, you can choose to be kinder next time. God helps me learn from my mistakes, and I'm sure this won't happen again. Well, gotta run, friends. Thanks for tuning in today and growing with me. Peace out.
Wow, a lot happened with Samson. You know, he started off strong, and then he got into some trouble. He had a friend who was not quite his friend. You know, boys and girls, as leaders, we have to be careful the friends that we choose. We want to choose friends that will encourage us to do things that are right, to obey God, to love others, to be kind to others. Sometimes we can get tripped up by friends who aren't really friends. Well, you know, boys and girls, even though Samson made the wrong choice, God gave him another opportunity, another chance. You know, even when we sin and we make mistakes, God doesn't throw us away. Did God throw Samson away? No, he gave Samson another opportunity to obey him. And you know, that leads me to our big idea for today, that God helps me learn from my mistakes. You know, we all make mistakes, we all sin, but we can learn from that and we can make a better choice next time. I know I've been there. What about you? Have you been there before? Yeah, it can be pretty tough, but God is there to help us. So boys and girls, I hope you learned from Samson today. He wasn't perfect. None of us are perfect, but God always gives us another opportunity if we ask him. So I hope you ask him and remember to take the lead. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.